how your family takes your career. Like, how do your parents, your friends, and your family, how they feel about you being an actor? Are you accepted? Do they talk shit about it? Because I've heard my fair share of a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Right now they support me. They say, as long as I'm happy, that's what matters. But they also told me, like, get a good income so I can pay my bills.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing. I work.
What do you do?
I work at different warehouses. So like I work for on-track facility. I work for like salad dressing making company. So different. Like I'm just like a temporary job worker. But I'm also.
So you should do Instacart.
Yeah,
It's tight.
yeah,
Supermarket suite, man. It's awesome.
How do you handle a job and acting at the same time?
Time management. As long as I have good time management skills, that's what matters.
So do you get good feedback with your family and friends or with your acting career?
My parents have always told me it's a pipe dream. No, not really. My mom kind of believes in me.
My mom kind of believes.
Well, she does. Like, I went for that play, and I, rejected it, and then she went out the next year and joined the acting school and like got involved and got a part in a play, and just to show me that she could do it. But I was young. I was like fucking 19, 20 years old. Like, I didn't know what the hell anything was or is that's happening to us. So I needed to experience it, soak it all in, not lose the actual vision, and then go forth and try to do it. My dad, he's a Vietnam vet, Marine, 68.
Hoorah.
That's the year. He's 72.
Oh, he's 72 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting you're older.
I'm only 36. How old are you?
23.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, hey kids. Hey YouTube. How are you? Hey, do you remember TikTok? All right. It was a clock.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do.
Okay, you're with it.
You're with the TikTok podcast.
I am. I got a Facebook. I fucking gave in to Facebook. That's how I found you guys, right?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you mean you gave in? You're not like.
Because I'm always looking on Craigslist and shit for auditions. Like I'm constantly.
That is some other shit over there. Like.
Well, no, I've done well though. Through
porn is over there.
No. Like I got a Guitar Hero commercial gig once.
Did you really get something off Craigslist?
Yeah. It was like $1,700 they fucking paid me.
Shit.
Yeah.
You actually got some shit on Craigslist.
Yeah, I got some shit on Craigslist. That's how I got all my auditions was from fucking Craigslist.
Oh shit!
And so I realized that I have to go on Facebook to find auditions.
Yeah.
Because I know that I have to do free shit, pay $20 here, whatever the fuck it is. I gotta have my face acting on film to get a minute and 30 seconds worth of that to a fucking agent and charm his pants off and be like, yeah, alright, I'll fucking do it. That's all I need. That's all I fucking need.
Because we are a business at the end of the day. We're a business and we're trying to sell our services.
Yeah.
So when we're trying to sell your services, well, you guys do what we do and what we look like.
Right.
I feel like when I started acting, I actually lost a lot of like close friends in my life. I actually lost a lot of people when I started acting and stuff. I don't know if it was because I went on the wrong path, but I lost. And then a lot of my family thinks that it's like, like a fantasy or like some type of thing that's never gonna happen. And I'm like, girl, do you know how there's millions of people on TV? Why can't one of those be me? I can understand. And then they just, I've gotten a lot of negative feedback from my friends and family, for my acting career. But I just say, fuck you.
Nah, man,
you're gonna see me when
they love you. That's why they give you that.
They're gonna see me.
The people who give you the negative feedback love you the most.
You'll see me.
And not the haters online or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Not the troll LOLs.
You'll see. I like to be real quiet about it with my family and my friends, like real quiet about it. But you'll see.
Be quiet. Don't be quiet.
When you turn your TV on, you'll see.
Be proud of yourself. Be happy with yourself. Get yourself a fucking routine every day that you do. You wake up, you drink water, you stretch, you're fucking boom, ready for that day. And then whatever you do, get to accomplish after that is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. It took me a long time before, like, I even would tell people, like, I'm an actor. I would be like, I would never talk about it for a while. Now I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm an actor. I have this. I do this. I do that. But I used to be like, oh, like, nothing, I don't, really low key about it. It took me a while to build the confidence to even say.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
So I want to know, like, what was the mistake that you guys made so far in your acting career that you want to give advice to someone else?
One of my mistake is communication.
Okay.
Communication. Because I remember there was this film I was supposed to come out, supposedly, but somehow the person who was casting, we had something like there was like a technical issue going on. Maybe I should like write another message or something like that, but I just came from Davis to San Francisco, and she was like, what? Oh, what? Who are you? Why are you here? I sent you my headshot and everything. She said, oh man, it's full, but sorry, we can't have you. Maybe like next time. So I came all the way to San Francisco for nothing.
Oh shit! From where?
Davis.
Oof.
So yes, I drove from Davis. I parked my car.
That's not that bad. What was that, like an hour and a half?
Berkeley, yeah, but I parked my car at Berkeley. The parking fees are expensive, yes.
Yeah.
And then I had to BART to San Francisco. And then
They're
nothing.
expensive.
How old were you then?
That was last year.
Oh man, at least you're in San Francisco. You had an Irish coffee or something, you know?
I used my handicap sign.
Oh, lucky you.
But the moral of the story is, what's the advice here? So you basically want to say, be for others, like communicate.
Be communicative, and also like, kind of, what's that called? Brace for impact. So, anything is in film or anything acting, it is very unpredictable. Sometimes you can get casted, sometimes not. So just be aware, like.
Beware.
Just be aware of like, sometimes stuff will go unplanned.
My advice is always have an acting coach. Always go and have somebody that you can read with. Don't be afraid to go out and do stuff like this tonight. Drive that 2.5 hours. Get yourself out there exposed. Don't limit yourself and don't think you're the shit. Just lose the ego. Don't worry about acting. Worry about being a good person.
Facts! You feel that shit?
Just be humble, do the fucking work, take the acting classes, take the advice, get a job. Don't worry. If you don't make it big, you're doing what you love. It's just this huge fucking stereotype of being an actor is like to be successful and famous and rich, you know what I mean? Where it's really like, honestly, if I could just make $75,000 a year fucking acting, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about like going, everyone wants to go to LA for acting. How do you guys feel about the LA thing? Do you want to go to LA, or do you think that you should go to LA in order to come up, or how do you feel about the LA thing, Brian?
So LA.
Do you go to LA?
As of right now with COVID, no, not yet.
Oh, right.
But I feel like I want to go back to LA once I'm ready. Like I got my real headshots, my real experience. So pretty much like my hours of practice. After that, that's when I feel like I'm ready, then I'll go. Then I'll consider going down.
Honestly, I think LA now is the time to go with the COVID because it's kind of weeded out a lot of people.
There's so many actors who, they say like I'm an actor.
Yeah.
And they're just.
All right, well, I'll have the number 3.
They're not in it for the right reasons, or they're not.
Which is fine too. Work.
For me, I'm a straight up actor. I don't do no. I'm not. I don't have a job. Okay. And shit like that. So I just act, and it's hard.
Fuck yeah.
And sometimes I'm hungry and I'm trying to scrape up that dollar, but I'd rather be starving and hungry and whatever the fuck. Than not be on set or not be able to go on set because I have to do something. So you have to kind of. I feel like a lot of people get trapped up in the 9-to-5 life, which you do have to. Yeah. If you have kids, you do have to do.
It does. But then if you do it successful, like Ken Jeong, right? Mm-hmm. Where he's a famous doctor. He's like a doctor first, and then people are like, man, you're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Turns out he was a doctor. Yeah.
Turns out self-care.
He's a real ass doctor.
Yeah. So that's why because acting, filming is unpredictable, that's why you kind of have to have a safety net job.
It's hard to have a job when you have to be I have to go to an audition the next day, and they're like, "Who the fuck you are?"
Yeah. But if you just knew you were gonna be an actor and were cool with having that job for 20 years, and then fucking did it after with your retirement money, fuck it.
Yeah. I don't think it's ever too late to start acting.
Never
if you want to
too
be an
late.
actor, if
It
you're like
is
30
never
or
too late.
40 or something.
Look at me. I'm the oldest person she's ever met in her life. And I'm an actor.
You have like kids and shit?
Oh, fucking kids. So don't have kids.
So that's another
If you're an
thing.
actor and you're up and coming and you're like, I want to act, don't have kids.
Yeah.
Smoke lots of pot so your sperm just die.
How do you feel about that though, Ryan, for real?
It is like a big sacrifice.
It's
Even my dad, he told me like, would you rather get married and have a kid right now, or are you going to acting field? I told him the acting field right now. As of right now, the acting field, I know that I can't choose two in one. My dad's like, yes.
So you don't have girlfriend, no kids?
I'm still single.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So, Brian, who do you look up to in the industry? Hold on, this is paid for.
I'll pay for the damages.
That's good.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was worth
Why?
it. That was worth a little.
The Jim Beam commercials?
No. Well, I do like to drink whiskey once in a while, but you know, me and Mila, we have similar biography. She came to United States. She came to LA when she was 7 from Ukraine. I came to LA when I was 7, and you know, I actually saw one of her like kind of podcasting videos of her life, and yes, she told me she had language barrier, culture shock. I faced them too.
Cool.
And another big coincidence was that she had a school uniform in the Ukraine, and she wore it on her first day of school. I did that too.
Did you?
Yes.
That's awesome. I look up to acting wise. I always had a thing for Jason Lee.
Is he an older guy?
My name is Earl. He's not that old, I don't think. I mean, he's older. Yeah, he's older, like in age.
I like Samuel L. Jackson.
Sammy, that's your favorite actor?
Yeah.
That's who you go, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you do you curse a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And he's like, you know, he's always like the black one in the movies. Like he's always.
Oh
there.
yeah, I mean, he's, you know, he takes all the roles. He takes every role. That's what he says. He's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Money's money, motherfucker. Like, I don't give a shit. You give me a role, I'll fucking act.
Okay, and I just want to let you guys know, I just want you guys to like kind of say anything, last words that you guys have, or any last advice that you have. We'll start with Brian. For actors or anything you want to say for the acting industry, we're all, of course, you know, still trying to get there.
Mm-hmm. So my advice is.
Anything else you want to say?
Be patient. No rushing. Be patient. They say there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Just be patient. As long as you're not lazy, as long as you know that you're doing something productive, that's what matters.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm not rushing on anything. I'm just go with the flow.
Good. It's a good flow.
Thank you.
Patience. Patience.
I definitely like to say have patience too, because, you know, our favorite actors like Mila Kunis and whoever the fuck you
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee. Those actors have been told no before. Those actors have been through probably our same shoes, and you know, and it probably wasn't an overnight thing for them either. So, and look at them now. So I definitely second the patience.
Be true to yourself. Stay present. Always fuck what anybody thinks, and explore this body and world. It's fun.
You know, and just never give up. And it's gonna be hard. You're gonna cry sometimes.
Don't give up.
Don't ever give up.
Cause you have friends.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for and I hopefully you know, this helped any other actors out here. We're all actors, and the best thing to do is get together and talk about acting. So.
Smash that like button. Like and subscribe. Smash. Sorry.
Thank you so